Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with great accuracy.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Decent hit from there.
Salmakers, Tomori, and it's Modric to Rabiot, and it's Batasagi.
That is a great pick out. Rabiot.
Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Loftus-Cheek played out to the left flank. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
Gabia, Rabiot, Milan finding their passes. Salmakers. Searching passes played there. It's a goal kick. And it's gone back to the keeper. Tomori.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Nkunku. Aims beyond the defence.
He's shifting from shapes to shoot!
And that has been knocked clear. Looking for a run-up. Pulisic
looking to get on the end of this.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Neymar.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Thuram.
Cannavaro. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Pulisic.
And he's searching through.
Adams gets a foot in here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Xavi.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Pulisic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now this could be a chance. That pass isn't the best. And this is Eto'o. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pulisic. He's picked his way through. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Milan are looking to break at pace. And here's Nkunku. Nkunku! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
1 minute added time.
Chance, surely!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Everyone, please.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Here we go again, then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
That is good alertness. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Modric. Pass somewhat off target. Adams. And this is Luis Suarez. And here's Eto'o. Neymar. There he goes, motoring forward. Modric.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Nkunku. Batasagi. This looks promising. Could try cutting inside here. Fired deep towards the back post.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Inter Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Look at the space here. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is a nice touch.
And it's Xavi. Modric did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! A finish right from the top draw. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Milan choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for Milan, number 56.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Real chance! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 11, Christian.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Xavi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Knocks it into space.
Now it's Pulisic. Raul. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution for Milan, number 12.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Is number 4.
Messi with the short one.
And this is... Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
Gabbia gets good distance on it.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's in a great position here. Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Played into space.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pulisic looking to add to his goal. And the pass is intercepted.
And it's Modric.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
They really do have to make something of this.
Modric goes down, but nothing given. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Nkunku. And he thumps it clear. And claimed it back swiftly.
And we're done. Inter Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the... Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Not the most convincing of passes. Ronaldinho completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Saliba, Rice, for Martinelli. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Eze, can he get it through? It's played through for him. Saka, he is onto this. Neymar. No way through. Oh, good ball! Saka has got himself a free kick. Going for goal! Oh, off the bar! Xavi clears it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's made its way to him. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Closing in on goal. White. So it is still 0-0. Zubimendi. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Rice. There's the delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Out to the right. Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's bustling through here. He can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Eze. White. It's Saka. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Puyol. Inter Milan finding their passes. And he's running through. Is there and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a decent clearance. And it's Xavi. 30 minutes gone. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Puyol. And Adams. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White. There will be a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. He's picked his way through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Strong running down that left flank. Xavi, this is promising. That's really well cleared. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Rice. Eze. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nicely spread. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. White. Rice. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Out for a throw. Eze's cross. Luis Suarez constantly looking for the ball into the box. And here's Saka. Xavi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! It's in for the pieces. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Inter Milan failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So we reached the halfway point.
Inter ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He is through here. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Saka. And it's Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank.
There's the header!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Back into the middle. Saka. Rice.
Big chance! No mistake!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Incapuyi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? This looks promising. Played in. Saka receives it in a
Big header!
Well, look, urgency has spread through the team, and we're seeing a really coherent reaction.
60,332.
And he's been shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And the through ball. And that was very necessary. It's a throw-in. It's come to nothing. Timber gets rid without sophistication. And it's Xavi. Xavi stood his ground strongly.
And a chance!
Messi has it out wide and in space.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rice has created one goal already. Ronaldinho.
Can he finish?
Zubimendi. And it's Zubimendi. Eze. Neymar. Cannavaro ploughing through the middle.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Saka, tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this.
Substitution for Inter. Number 9, Suarez. Number 20, Ronaldinho.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's MYeFootball25. Trossard. Raul. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. But it's Thuram, distributed tidily. Messi! Oh, nice, just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution for Inter. Number 14.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think...
And he's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
And he's managed to get rid.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Jose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
But it's Thuram. Thuram powering forward here. And he's cut it out. MYeFootball25. Now White. It's just beyond his reach. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if he did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's Ronaldinho!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Messi! That's a half-decent try.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Now it's Girassi. Triol. He's a sharp little ball here.
Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in a great position here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Neymar. Chance! Oh, off the bar! And he's heaved it away. Messi. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that could set him on his way. There and a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Looking for the run. Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schlotterbeck. Chukwuemeka. And here's the chance to counter. In with the challenge. Thuram. And this is Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! Now it's Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi with a real chance here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Ronaldinho!
just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Fabio Silva. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nemecha. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position.
Terrific header. Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's made its way to him. Not the most accurate pass.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Oh, it's hit the post.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Messi!
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Chukwuemeka.
So, what can they make of this? Oh, this looks sharp. Quality ball.
Now it's Girassi. Pass is just off target.
Thuram.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Looking to play him in.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Schlotterbeck is there, and he can pick it up.
Has been indicated.
Chan. He'll try to keep this alive. Nemecha. Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured.
And the shot!
And there's the end of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ronaldinho.
Chukwuemeka. Bensebaini. Now he's off and running. And this is Eto'o. Schlotterbeck.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And across it goes. Oh, easy pickings there. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Now it's Girassi.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Chukwuemeka. Puyol. Girassi. Now it's Fabio Silva.
Nemecha.
Great vision. Well read. And the danger is averted. Xavi.
The attendance for this match was
It's the flank.
61,052.
Neymar in acres of space out wide.
He's got away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Coming on to replace him is number 27.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Schlotterbeck. Nemecha. Girassi looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's worked it through. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Crosses it in here. Adeyemi! And that is wildly off target.
Adeyemi really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now there's the clearance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Girassi being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Coming on the field is number
37. Now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cannavaro. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Suarez. Can he finish? It's in! Inter are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Luis Suarez.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And it shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. Look at the space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Eto'o. That has not gone well.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And he's managed to get free. Adeyemi. Xavi. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's Perez. And the pass is intercepted. Chan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Fabio Silva. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, And I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
He's found the way through, and we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Saka.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get...
Takes a shot! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Saka. Now it's Ødegaard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Saka. What a throw in. And it's Timber. Merino, foot in. Driving on and making good progress. Havertz providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And there you have it! And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
Arsenal really went looking for it, didn't they? And this was the reward their approach warranted. This was a game which you sensed from very early on that there could only be one winner, and so it turned out. A fantastic performance on all fronts, though.
My thanks to Jim.
Hello,
We both wish you a very good evening.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?